Hello, and welcome to another update video about Litecoin. On the Litecoin chart, we continue to see this, this triangle as it's unfolding. The price has moved deeper into resistance, and the resistance level is really only for this white wave count, yeah? For the wave 2, basically. So there are two wave counts, one in which we go down more directly in this white wave count, basically an ending diagonal, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. In the yellow wave count, we are dealing with a triangle. I'm leaning more towards the triangle. Essentially, they're both very similar structures. It's just that in the triangle, we do a little bit more sideways before we come down. A, B, C, D, E. That's the Elliott Wave triangle. Could lead to one more low. But it needs to avoid. So what is currently happening here is probably a C wave. Yeah. So this C wave is part of this corrective triangle of a wave 4. The C wave is currently seen as a WXY structure. So I see this similar to XRP. WXY might still push a little higher. It might go above resistance. As I said, this resistance area is really only for the wave 2. If it pushes a little higher here, and I have to change that to yellow, then we also have a nice ABC structure in the Y wave. Yeah. Because the Y wave is again a 3-wave move. Let's just change here the WXY, and then we've got within the Y wave probably here an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave. Yeah, that's sort of how I would see it. Resistances are for, well, the next resistance level based on the resistance range is $69. Maybe it gets rejected there, but we can also take the length of the wave W. Then we go to the low of the X wave. And then, yeah, okay, so here $69 is also the 61.8 extension level. So there is a confluence of Fib levels there. And then we can also take here the length of the A wave. We go to the low of the B wave. And here we get basically $70, which is the 1-to-1 ratio. But that's just very, very close to the invalidation point, because $70.80 is the invalidation point. If the move up goes above that, then we're dealing with something more bullish here. Okay, so I'm only focusing on a triangle here as long as the price stays below $70.80. Yeah, above that, something more bullish is going on. It will be difficult because, let's be honest, this move up isn't really bullish. We would have to see this as, wow, I mean, it can really only be an ABC structure. And then all of this move up, if it pushes higher, would have to be a diagonal. So here, ABC in wave 1. This would have to be a wave 2, even though it looks quite impulsive. Then the move up would have to be a third wave. Yeah, and you know what, 4 and 5. Then we have 5 waves, ABC, and then we can look at a bullish pullback trade. I mean, but that's very difficult due to that long wick here. This could have been a wave 1 and then an A overshooting B wave, C wave down, and it might now work already on a third wave. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we get those 5 waves, we have a reversal pattern. Remember, bigger picture, yeah, that the yellow support area is the long-term, medium-term trend reversal area. Essentially, we want the trend to reverse in this yellow area. If it gets another low or not, doesn't really matter if you, let's say, scale in for the next rally to the upside in a third wave. Don't forget about that. Yeah, always worth remembering and, basically looking at the bigger picture. Okay, it has never broken the 78.6 Fib level. And yeah, sometimes cryptos, or actually quite frequently, cryptos turn around out of quite difficult microstructures. So it's going to be very interesting. The levels are very clear, I think. Essentially, at the moment, another low to around about $56 to $48 is still expected, but a break above $70.80 will make me favor that a third wave rally to the upside is unfolding, which would then take out the wave 1 high. So that could be the beginning of a new bull run in a third wave rally. Okay, but it's too early to say that at the moment. The structure, yeah, it's not ideal. And leaves a lot of room for interpretation. And because it rather looks like a triangle, that's what I'm focusing on at the moment. Also, Bitcoin hasn't broken above its resistance, but it might do that. And then we have probably some clarity because some cryptos are starting to break their resistances. We have some cryptos which have, well, basically all crypto. I mean, we've been correcting since middle of July. I mean, many cryptos are oversold on the daily. You've been repeating that over the last few weeks and said, look, we are waiting basically for some kind of a reversal signal on many of these charts. But of course, until we see one, we can't really say, right? But yeah, that's my update currently about Litecoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.